year this has been for gold mining. So stay tuned, because this year we think it's going to be oil. Join the gang, philsgang.com. Just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money. The hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart as low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. Go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on, and that's beating this thing.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que St. Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. They pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with PhilsGang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, PhilsGang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Enacted the most sweeping reform since FDR to protect consumers and prevent a crisis on Wall Street from punishing Main Street ever again. None of these actions stifled growth as critics predicted. Instead, the stock market has nearly tripled.
Oh, yeah, he gets all the credit for that. But he doesn't tell how it did triple. Oh, and by the way, he says that he was really going to protect the folks. We're never going to be bailing out the banks again. We're going to really take care of these banks, right? Well, listen to this.
I am concerned that the size of some of these institutions becomes so large. If you do prosecute, if you do bring a criminal charge, it will have a negative impact on the national economy.
Can you imagine that? So he's, even today, when he's leaving, this guy's leaving, he's still got to lie. He's still going to lie. I mean, it's amazing. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Okay. So, yesterday I shut off, the free chart. So, my staff today thought that was unfair because we had one more day to the week, and I should have finished it on Friday. A lot of people were calling, so I'll open it up for today to finish the week out. Okay, how's that? So they didn't think it was fair. I shut it off on a Thursday. I don't know what difference it makes. But anyways, I'm a good sport. We'll open up this last day, and that's it. Okay, one more day. So make sure you get your free chart. This will be the Christmas present from my staff. All right. I think I missed a Grinch. All right. Look, this is amazing what's going on. Most people have no idea how Aunt B manipulated this entire stock market rally. It was manipulated so easily. And it just makes no sense, this rally. You cannot raise interest rates another quarter point unless you have people earning more money. Wages have to go up. We haven't had wages go up in over 10 years. The reason, because we have such low labor productivity. You hear about productivity all the time. It's the most important thing. Most important thing is productivity. That's what gears the whole world. Productivity. You got to produce. People got to produce. You got to give them good machinery to produce, good technology to produce. Why do you think Germany was always so good? Best cars, best, because they always are investing, pouring their money back into their companies, pouring their money back into technology. They don't look out for their stock 10, 15, 20 years. They don't care. They look out for 100 years. We don't do that here. So this entire rally was to help Obama, to let him leave the White House with some dignity. I don't know how he's going to do that. When the cornerstone of his whole administration was lying. That was his cornerstone.
If you like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor.
Oh, and what about the most transparent administration ever. So let's take a look at what's going on in the market today. First of all, the market is having problems after this rally. And I told my guy, I said, this market is going to start selling off. And that's why I gave the free I gave the free chart, because I wanted to prove to everybody that you'll be amazed. All these stocks are going up, all of them going up. And now you're going to look, and if you look at the S&P right now, it's turned red. It started to turn red. This thing works so incredible. Started to turn red. Think about this. On December 13th. For 3 days, it's been red. So my gang, okay, who always buys the spiders, and by the way, I always tell you, for people who are so disgusted with the stock market, who've gotten out, who don't even really fool with their 401ks anymore, because 401ks are ridiculous. Ridiculous. The fees you pay on 401ks, a 2% fee you pay, half of all your savings. When you go to retire, you think you got $1 million, you got $500,000, even less than that. Even less. You can't make money with a 401k. 401k was never designed as a retirement tool. 401k is a tax law. That's right, a tax law, 401k. The 401k tax law was put in place in the 60s to help the CEOs shelter their income. Shelter their income. Their goodies. Their perks. So when the pensions, remember what happened with pensions now. Pensions were a wonderful thing. We had a strong country when we had pensions. What a good deal pensions were. What a working relationship. Labor and management worked together. Management said, look, you work hard, you build me the best product in the world. Best product in the world. And you do not have to worry about retirement. I'm going to hire the best manager ever. And you got to understand, when you have pensions, you got to go out and get the best guy. And remember, pension managers, they only make money, okay, on performance. If they make money, they get paid. If they don't, they don't. Not like your 401k guy. Your 401k guy is a loser. Your 401k manager is a loser. He could never make it on performance. That's why he doesn't manage pension funds. That's why he doesn't manage hedge funds. He goes and running a 401k is like a government job. They get paid on the size of the fund. They don't get paid on performance. Hedge fund managers are very, very wealthy people. Very wealthy. Because they get paid on performance. Same with pension fund. But the pension funds, when we started to ship all our, once NAFTA hit, we started to ship all our jobs to Mexico and all over the place. Companies no longer could keep that deal with their employees because it was too costly. The pension funds were too costly. So they started to get rid of the pension fund. And then Wall Street, remember, was very, very small. The 401k was a cottage industry, very tiny industry. And they said, I know how we can screw all these people. We'll take the tax law, the 401k, which was to take all the executives' perks and hide them. What we'll do is we'll stick into it a mutual fund. We'll take the 401k tax law, let's take a mutual fund, and we'll smash it together, and we'll tell people this is a wonderful retirement package. But what we won't tell them is we'll kill them with fees. We'll have 27 hidden fees we'll kill them with. We won't tell them that during the day, $163 million a day they skim. They skim for your 401k because what they do rapid fire day trading to try, they think it's fun to try to beat the averages. You don't see that because they hide those fees in the net asset value of your 401k. It is a criminal activity, these 401ks. Why do you think every day you see in the papers more and more how the 401k is getting sued? This company is getting sued by the employees. That company is getting sued. Every day you're starting to see that. Because people are tired. They're finding out now when they go to retire, instead of having $400,000, they have $150,000. That's right. Or 200,000. Think about that. So that's why the spiders is the way to go. Because first of all, it's all about fees. Always been about fees. When you invest, it's about fees. It's about cost. It's about taxes. I don't care if it's stocks or building a house. It's always about fees. But these parasites on Wall Street, don't worry about fees. Don't worry about fees. Really? The Spiders is a wonderful, wonderful thing for folks who are real busy and want to make this so easy. Hey, we'll be right back. It's 15 past the hour. We'll talk more about the fees, more about Spiders, and more about what's going on in the economy.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery. When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell? At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. philsgang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's philsgang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on philsgang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left-wing, right-wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, but we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At philsgang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. We're a teaching format, and boy, do we give good service. You know, buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated, so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you an easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated, but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. philsgang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market, you get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery. When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell? At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. Phil'sGang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's Phil'sGang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Friday is call-in line day. 855-745-7445. That's 855-745-7445. I'll put you up on my MV2 chart or my MV1 chart. By the way, MV2, yes, we're extending it today. This will be the last day. My staff thought it was kind of being a Grinch, stop it on Thursday. So I'll give you one more day. Today would be the last day. So again, get your free MV2 chart, Christmas present from my staff who thinks I'm Mr. Grinch. Okay, anyways, so I want to, I'm going to take our caller here. First, I'm going to take Bill. Hi, Bill. Bill, how are you doing?
Good. Thank you for taking my call.
That's all right. And you got PayPal, right?
Yes, please.
All right,
And I want to talk to your friend about your club.
All right, great. All right, PYPL. Okay, PYPL. Now, what are you doing with this?
I just own some stock on it. I own 100 shares.
Okay, are you long or short?
Well, I've had it for a long time.
Oh, okay. Well, right now the stock is obviously the stock told us it has a big sell signal starting at $44. Now she's down to $39 and still has a very big sell signal. So if you're, I don't know how many shares or how much you got in this, but right now, if you've been in it a long time, I don't know what you got for profits, but right now it's a definite sell signal. So I would be very careful if this stock started to drop or break below $36. Okay, then I'd be very, because if that goes through that support, you could really get hurt. So it's red, and it's telling us institutions have been taking money out of this left and right. So once they hit that 44.56, they're taking money out, and they still are. So just watch it. If it gets below that, let me give you a number here. If it gets below $36.30, bail out, okay?
Okay.
Or take some off. You don't have to bail out. Just take some off, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Thank you for your call.
Can you put me in with your friends so I can talk to
them
in your gang?
Absolutely. They'll take care of you right now. Okay, very good. Brian, how are you, Brian?
I just bought Teva at about $34.50.
All right, TEVA. All right, now, why'd you buy it? What was the?
Well, I knew they were changing the hierarchy there. The CEO was stepping down, and it seemed that the pharmaceuticals are in the doghouse. And with the world population, I figured for the largest generic drug company in the world, I could probably do pretty good.
All right, those are all good fundamentals. But what we need to look at, though, is what are the institutions doing? Okay, they're telling you you're wrong right now. Now it doesn't mean that you can't become right at some point as long as you have sustaining power. Okay, because right now money is pouring out of it. The institutions are pulling their money out, but it always comes to the fact how much you can hold on and how much pain you can take. The nice thing about the MV2 chart that I use, it showed that it was doing very well, and then all of a sudden it started. You could see money really pouring out of it back on what day was it? It was back on March. I think it was around December. Or no, let me get this. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me get. It was right around. They started to take money out of the stock right around November 22nd, and then it just started to turn green. Okay, in the last couple of days here. All right. So it's had a big hit from $54 all the way down to $34. Now we're starting to see a little bit of green coming in. So here's what I would suggest. If it gets above 30, if it gets above 39, then that means it will stay green, gets above 39, then you can feel okay about it. You can feel good. But if she drops below the low of 34.57, then this thing's going to be in real trouble. But I would say right now we're seeing institution money coming in slowly, not a lot, but I would hold on a little bit right here, okay? But at least I think you've gone through the worst of it. Okay, great. See, the good thing
thank you for all the work you do for St. Jude's.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And by the way, St. Jude's, we've been supporting St. Jude for 15 years. And when you do get your free chart, okay, all we ask if you make money using the free chart, for the 4 weeks, please remember St. Jude. Just send money to St. Jude, okay? All right. Hey, see, here's an interesting thing. When you look at a company like Teva, you haven't got to know anything about it. Nothing. And the beautiful thing is, this stock started to turn. You saw institutions taking money out of this thing. This stock dropped from $56 all the way down to $34. So, 39%, you should have never lost 39% in the stock. But you think your broker's going to call you and tell you that? You think he's going to tell you to get out when he gets paid on how many people are in the fund? Are you kidding? See, that's the problem. That's why they don't have a fiduciary relationship with you. See, people don't understand that. They don't have a fiduciary relationship with you. They're not going to tell you to get out. Why would they? Because they get out, that means the fund it's used, for example, it's got $1 million, okay? If everybody starts getting out and it gets down to 800,000, down to 700,000, they don't make as much money. They get paid on the size of the fund. I mean, they're the worst people in the world. So at least now you can see a little money that's coming in, and that's the good news, okay, that you can start seeing the money come back in after stock gets killed. But the real good news, it told us to get out at $55. It told us to be out at $55. Can you imagine that? And now it's down at $36. Okay. All right. Look, we were talking about this rally that's going on, this election rally, post-election rally. How did she manipulate this rally? And, it's manipulated, and this rally is going to have a hell of a time trying to hold, okay? But the beautiful thing is that this market, when it starts pulling back down and this market starts dropping, let's say 5%, everybody and their brother's going to come in and start buying. They're all going to start buying because they say, I missed the rally, I got to get in. I missed the rally, it's a chance for me to get in. So be very careful on this. But what she did is interesting. Since the election night, she manipulated this rally. All she had to do is manipulate 3 signs of prosperity. That's all she had to do. And she did. Yields, the dollar, and the rate hike. That's all she had to do. And she could do it so easily. And that's how this big rally occurred, this big fake rally. So I'll explain that when I get back. And again, please get your chart right now, your free chart. 877-600-GANG, and this is the last day, okay?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on philsgang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left-wing, right-wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, but we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At philsgang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You're probably familiar with a pillow commercial that's everywhere. It's on TV. And wherever you put it, you get the pillows, this new pillow that's out. You know what? You don't need a pillow good night's sleep. You want to make sure your investments are safe. That's where you get the good night's sleep. And that's what you get here at Phil's Gang with our technology. It's built in to show you when your stock is ready to fail, when your stock is ready to rally. That's right, it follows the money. You don't need a pillow, you need Phil's Gang. That's how you get a good night's sleep. You'll always know well in advance if the market's going to collapse or your stock. Join my gang, philsgang.com. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que San Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. They pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you'll be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment of the Phil's Gang Show is brought to you by the MV Stock Charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, get your free chart. This is the last day, okay? 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. You get your free MV2 chart. Color code technology tells you when to get in, tells you when to get out, because it will change a color. So simple that the reason why I give it away free for first 4 weeks is because people don't believe it. It's so simple. You know, it is. I mean, it's amazing how it will save you. The important thing is, I knew from being in this business for 40 years, the biggest fear that people have is they're not going to get out in time. And that's why most people don't go in the stock market. They're fearful. They're so fearful that they're going to lose money. They remember 1987, the market crash. They remember, the dot-com crash. They remember the housing and financial market. Remember all that. And they're fearful. So, but the fear is nobody's going to call them and tell them to get out. And then when they call their broker and problems are happening, they can't get anybody. And then the other problem is if you're in a 401k, you're not allowed to be out of your stock until the end of the day. You could be broke at the end of the day. You could be broke. The spiders, it's beautiful. 500 of the best stocks, a fraction of the fees, 0.18 of 1% compared to 2-3%, which 2% in a 401k you lose half of your money. You're in a basket of 500 stocks. You put that on the color-coded chart, and it moves slowly. You get a little dividend, sometimes between 1% and 2%, but that's not the point. The point is it's a basket, and it moves slow. And, for example, the spiders, just in the last few weeks here, if you're a gang member, how beautiful is this? Spider. It started to turn green at 200. It started to turn green at $211, and went from 211 up to 227, and then it turned red. So 211 to 227, that's about a 7-8% gain. But guess what? You knew when to get out. You knew on Wednesday, you wake up, it turns red. You haven't got to call anybody. You knew to get out, and you have the 500 best stocks in the world. That's what you should be doing. And just put it on the chart. We'll follow it for you. We'll do it for you. We'll give you all the backup. It takes you 1 minute a day, not even that. So try it. It's free. All you have to do is join the gang. It's $39.95. Then you get this free for $24.95. And you get all the videos. And every day we're helping you. We're assisting you. It just works. We want you to be successful with this because we want you to tell other people. Because when I developed this and designed it, I just knew that people, that's the only fear they have to overcome. Will I know in time? Can I get out of this market in time? There it is. Okay, we got a caller. Art, how are you, Art? Sorry about that, Art. I was slow at the switch.
Bill,
how are you? Sorry for keeping you on so long. All right, GDX.
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to let you know the chart is doing real well for me because... I've just been using it for the last 4 or 5 months, but it seems to do its job as far as telling you when to get in and when to get out. So
yeah, that's great. And we do a lot. And make sure you go and get the videos. They're right on the site. And
well, I videos a while ago.
Okay.
I've got all your videos, I think.
Good. Yeah, and I keep constantly putting up new videos on the little tips and what to do, and I'll be putting up one tonight. So make sure you keep going to that. It's very easy to find them. They're right where it says the videos, training videos. They're right there. Okay, GDX.
Yeah.
Let's talk about GDX. Are you in it now?
Yeah, I just had a limit order and it filled.
Okay.
I kind of forgot about it for a second there because
okay. So here's what I want you to do with it right now. Okay, she turned green the other day here. And then she's been dropping a little bit. She turned red here today. How many shares you got on right now?
100.
Okay. Cut it back to 25 shares. Okay. Until it gets above $21.82. When it stays green, it gets above $21.82. You can put on as many shares as you want. But right now it's called the risk on. Because you know where your red line cuts across that yellow line, it's not above that 33% yet. So that's risk on. So please cut it back to 25 shares. Once that red line crosses that 33%, and you get above 21.82, you're home free. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Phil.
Okay. Thank you very much for your call. All right. Okay, I want to get into this for a moment. First of all, let me give you the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Look, this thing does work. This is the last day. I said that yesterday, but this will be the last day. And it's such a beautiful thing because it works. Like, you know, again, I always talk about, here, I'll give you a stock. One of our favorite stocks, okay, is always Ralph Lauren. We've done very, very well with Ralph Lauren. And this is exactly how it works. It's amazing. Ralph Lauren, it went from red to green, and it turned up, and it gave us a nice little return of about 12%. But then it turned red. And when it turned red, after we got to 12%, all you have to do is hit a little button that says sell, so you make money on the way down. Most people are scared to death to do that because Wall Street makes you scared. Just hit it. It says sell. That's all. Hit sell short. That's it. No big deal. And you would have picked up another 14%. But the most important thing, isn't it nice that after Ralph Lauren went up, it was able to turn red and told you to get out and you were safe. You didn't get caught with a 14% drop. Okay, there's the number, 877-600-GANG. All right, I got so much to do here. All right, I want to talk about this market and what's going to happen with this stock market with this big rally. First of all, number one, they keep telling us that, you know, hey, the market's really terrific. And consumers got a lot of confidence, and the economy's strong.
President Obama's leaving a strong economy.
All right, and none of that is true. The GDP is 1.6%. He's the only president that didn't hit 3%. A strong economy is 4%. You know, how do you have a strong economy at 1.6%? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So we also have, remember, our high-paying jobs, full-time jobs, manufacturing, construction, mining jobs, all the high-paying jobs have dropped 35%. And I'm talking about the workforce, and they replaced them with low-paying part-time service jobs. This is terrible. We got too many service jobs out there, not enough good jobs. We have and the biggest problem that we have is she should have never raised the rates because we have a labor productivity problem. We dropped from 2.3% to 0.4%, and he says he's handing over a strong economy. You can't have labor productivity from 2.3 down to 0.4% because why? That's the lowest since 1977. Why is that important? Because wages are a 10-year low. And what they're doing is contributing to this big income inequality. But here's the real problem. When you have wage productivity that low, labor productivity that low, the problem is the CEOs of companies. Remember what grows the economy. When you hear GDP, what grows the economy is when CEOs take money and they buy equipment and machinery. It's called capital investment. That's what grows the economy. They don't get in and grow the economy. They don't buy the equipment when they see that when you have a terrible labor productivity rate of 0.4%. They're not going to go in there, and they don't put money into new equipment and machinery so that your wages go up. They don't do that when they look and see that there's no retail sales. They want to see wages increasing, retail sales go up. That tells them, that gets them excited that they know now they can move the prices up on their products, and they know now they move those prices up, they can cover the interest rate hike. Right now they can't cover the interest rate hike. So there is no way this rally can hold unless they come back in and do more stock buybacks. I'm going to tell you, we got a great opportunity, and I'll talk to you about that when we get back. Here it is, 877-600-GANG. Get your free chart.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You're probably familiar with a pillow commercial that's everywhere. It's on TV. Know where you get the pillows, this new pillow that's out. You know what? You don't need a pillow good night's sleep. You want to make sure your investments are safe. That's where you get the good night's sleep. And that's what you get here at Phil's Gang with our technology. It's built in to show you when your stock is ready to fail, when your stock is ready to rally. That's right, it follows the money. You don't need a pillow. You need Phil's Gang. That's how you get a good night's sleep. You'll always know well in advance if the market's going to collapse or your stock. Join my gang, philsgang.com. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on philsgang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left-wing, right-wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, but we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At philsgang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know your 401k, they skim from you $163 million a day in hidden rapid fire and day trading. That's right. Fees, fees, fees. That's what 401k is all about. It's not about you. It's about them getting richer. That's right. You 2%, a 2% fee, you lose half of all your money. Half of all the money you put away. That is crazy. Look, join the gang. I'll show you how to get into the spiders. It's just a fraction of the cost. It's amazing. You know, actually, 401ks really run 3% because they don't. It's 2% without the hidden fees. Where the mutual fund, I mean, the spider is 0.18%. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Then you put that on our chart, and we hold your hand. We follow all the way through. That's all you need. That's all. You would have gone up 14% here just a little bit ago, okay? And we'll tell you when to get in, when to get out. You'll see it. It works. But anyways, pick it up. It's free. All right, I got to listen to this. This drives me crazy. This is why you don't listen to Wall Street. Listen to this. Talking about GE.
We're talking about the rotation into the industrials. It has seen shares of General Electric, GE, rise 8% since the election. Now one firm sees another 25% gain from here.
They've joined forces now with Baker Hughes and their oil and gas business. That presents tremendous cost synergies as well as revenue opportunities longer term. Their aviation business looks stronger the LEAP engine performing. They're shipping, I think, about 100 units. Their next should be 500 units. Their power business is doing well. And we are positive on oil and gas trajectory as well.
Unbelievable. Are you kidding me? It gives you a Christmas list of the reason why to buy this thing. But when you go look at it, you don't buy. I should have been buying with the game. When we had a buy signal. We had a buy signal from Vanguard and T. Rowe Price and the 9 biggest banks and the hedge funds. We had a buy signal, and it came in on right around, let me give you the date here. It came in October 19th, and it came in around $29. It went up to $32. $32. Okay, and that's about, I don't know, that's about 14%. And then it told you to get out today. But here's the thing. He's telling you to get in after it ran 14%. And if you didn't have the chart, you'd be getting in, and you would not know the institutions who bought it when nobody wanted it. That's when you buy it, when nobody wants it. It's like when you go to a new restaurant, nobody knows about it. You get the best food, the best drink, best portions, best everything. Nobody wants it, right? Nobody knows about the new restaurant. As soon as everybody knows about it, guess what? They cut the portions in half, the drinks are lousy, you got to beg for a drink, beg to take your credit card. It's the same thing with stocks. Go to stocks that nobody wants, like gold mining stocks. Gold mining stocks now are getting crushed. They're closing down mines everywhere. They're closing the gold mining stocks down. That's when you buy, when they're closing down. But you got to wait for the signal. I'll tell you when you get the signal on your MV2. I'll hold your hand on it. Last year, our gang made on gold mining stocks 100%, 140%. I'm not saying every gang member did. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you where the buy signals were. It was up to them to take advantage. But what a beautiful thing. If you were in GE and you woke up this morning, it tells you, get out, get out, get out. And this dope says, oh, you got to get in. Yeah, boy, right away, get in because, gee, look at this. It's going to move 25% more. How's he know that? I don't know what I'm going to have for breakfast tomorrow morning. I don't know what I'm going to have for supper tonight. 25%. I will never tell you I'm going to make you rich. I will tell you I'll give you a good night's sleep. But listen to this. Listen to this nonsense. He says to buy it because of the aviation department. He says to buy it because they're joining forces with Baker Hughes on oil and gas, and they got cost synergies now. And then go in because of the LEAP engine that they have, aviation. They got this great LEAP engine. They sold 100 units. Next year, they're going to sell 500 units. Are you nuts? Are you just totally nuts, these people? Then he tells you, oh, we're really hot on their oil and gas, and then their power business, That's not why you buy stocks. Who cares? That's not why you buy stocks. And you don't buy stocks because of the price to sales or price to book or profit margins or operating margins or where the company's located or how many employees they have. That's years ago. The market is a wonderfully corrupt place. I hope they never fix it because you don't have to know anything about the company. A stock of a company like GE is not worth $31. It's not worth 31 cents. It's not worth $10. It isn't. It's worth what the parasites on Wall Street, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Vanguard, T. Rowe Price, Bank of New York Mellon, when these parasites call each other, get together, and they say, let's make some money together, boys. Let's buy GE all at once. We'll push that baby up. Let's push that up, and then we'll get out before it goes down. But when do they get you in? Right here. Just like this guy, this dope. He tells you to get in after it ran 14% so that you hold up the market. The retail customers always got screwed because they always tell you to get in at the top. Right at the top. Why? Because they want you to hold the market up while they and their institutional buddies get out. Because if they didn't, and that's where they put buy orders in. Ever notice that? They put buy orders in. When the stock started at $28, it was a sell order. By the time it gets up to around $30, they start saying, strong buy, 31, strong buy, 32, strong buy. Then it starts coming down, 31, strong buy, 30, strong buy, 29, strong buy, 28, strong buy. And then finally it's at 27. They switch it from a strong buy to a sell. Wait a minute. Why did you have strong buys all the way from $31 down to $28? And then at $28, you finally say to sell it? Because here's why. They want to scare everybody out at $28. Get everybody out. They're not going to take any chance getting into that stock They want to make sure everybody's out, so they scare them with a sell at 28. But what do? All the way down from 31 to 30 or 39 to 30 to 28, they tell you to stay in. It's a strong buy. Why? Because people will go in and buy, and it holds the stock up for them. It holds the stock up for them, so they get out. Are you nuts? This is crazy. You avoid that if you're a chartist. And you're a chartist, I don't mean you have to go get a course in algebra. You don't think you don't have no. I didn't even finish high school, for God's sakes. Not proud of it. But all you need to know is just a few simple things about the market, and you just need to know when the money's going in and money's going out. You haven't got to know anything about the company anymore. Hey, this stock market is up 180%, and it's not, the companies aren't making money. We got a stock market just went up since the post-election when he won that night, up about 7%, still going up. Why? Oh, because he's going to do something in the future. Oh, that's great. But wait a minute. Let's talk about what's going on. What do you mean do something in the future? Let's talk about now. How are you going to hold this stock market up when you have a GDP of 1.6%? When you have the labor market productivity that's collapsed from 2.4% to 0.4%. That means wages aren't going up. They haven't been going up for 10 years. And when wages don't go up, the CEOs of companies do not invest. Why would they invest? They would not invest in America. Investing in America means they take their profits and plow them back in the company and buy new equipment for them and everything else and new technology. They're not going to invest in America. They invest in their own pocket. They know that if wages aren't going up and retail sales aren't going up, they know if you keep raising rates, how are you going to absorb them? Rates keep going. Give you an idea. Debt has gone up since 2008. Consumer debt by another $133,000. So consumers put $133,000 on debt, and guess what? Since 2008. And guess what happened? Wages haven't gone up. So they're barely. Remember, consumers have $60 trillion in debt. Since in the last 8 years, they increased their debt by $133,000, and that's on their auto, that's on their student loans, their mortgages, that sort of thing. So they added on another 133, but their wages hasn't gone up, so they barely are making ends meet. Now you raise interest rates. How the hell are you going to make ends meet? You're not. What's going to happen is they're going to be negative now. Then they'll go and put money on their credit card. But you'll see the stock market going up. You got half of America, half of 300 million people making $16,000 a year. That's right, half. I'm not lying, half. And they're telling us the economy is good with half of the American people making $16,200 a year? When you got the 1 percentile making 81 times more than that? Are you kidding? Listen, join my gang. Get the free chart right now. This is the last day. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-GANG. And I'm no Scrooge.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market.